What's up, YouTube? I'm just gonna go through building my watch list for tomorrow. Wasn't profitable last week, but I plan to be this week. No, not plan to be. It'll happen, but it's just taking a long time. There's no guarantees I'll ever make it, but hey, I'm emotional about it. Let's get right into it. I'm gonna build my watch list for tomorrow. Organized by volume, CHK. Checking out the 180-day chart below. Let's see, 20-day up here. Okay. Broke resistance at 335. I could see this potentially forming a new support level around 335, 337. So go ahead and create an alert. The reason why this is on my radar is because it's broke a 20-day trend. Also on the 180-day chart. The next potential resistance is probably around 358, 360. Yeah, I just like this build up. I like this setup. There's some consolidation in this region for a little bit. For 2 to 3 weeks, but yeah, I spot an ascending uptrend. I think it's definitely holding, higher lows. So this will be on my watch list. Multi-week breakout. The main thing with this one is I see a potential resistance here. At 345. So yeah, I don't know, this probably isn't the most high odds play. Taking a little bit of time with this setup, but yeah, probably wouldn't be the best. DNR, XOG. Okay, so DNR break out of this range, potentially find support at 228, 229. Yeah, Could pull back significantly as well. Maybe we buy it on the dip, assuming this trend stays consistent over the past month and a half, month and week. CPE, CBR, CRBP. Not really a huge fan of this one. KOS, ASNA, HK. ASNA, HK. SPN, CPG. Okay, so SPN, I definitely see some potential here. If it puts in a higher low or even 450. Sorry, I've been kind of quiet. I just haven't seen a lot of setups that I really wanted to gravitate towards. But this one did break its resistance on February 7th, so maybe looking for a bounce higher low around the 450s, 460s. So but I'll definitely be adding this to my multi-week breakout. I mean, it has consolidated in this region. I just like this trend a lot. I don't know. You know, I'm not a huge swing trader, but I think that there's some potential. You know, if it opens, based on whether it opens and closes at key levels. I mean, like if this gaps down and like opens around 450, mid 450s, 460s. So that's kind of why I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my multi-week. I'm just gonna stay away from it. Okay, FET. It's for sure something I'm keeping an eye on. Yeah, I mean, if it pulls back to 515-ish. See how it reacts around this level as well. But yeah, we'll see. Let me look at the past 5 days. Yeah, so depending on how it holds this resistance level, I'll definitely be keeping an eye out on this. If there's a lot to track and it just gets a little too overwhelming, we might just cut down. I might just cut down a little bit. CPRX, CVM, on how many setups I'm watching. CPRX. I'm interested in this for sure. Because now it's approaching. Oh yeah, I will be keeping an eye out on this one for sure. Look at its all-time chart. I mean, the longer the time frame, the better. But 574 is probably that key resistance. If it breaks, could potentially take off. I'm gonna be checking out the catalyst too on this one. But that's an all-time chart right there. That's an all-time high over the course of say around 4.5 years. So yeah, for sure we'll be watching this for a multi-year break. CVM, BTE, EMBI. EMBI with the breakout. Okay, we are working with something here. Around the 96-cent mark. So yeah, this could keep going. Definitely gonna be keeping an eye out on EMBI, yearly breakout. Yeah. And the main thing, I mean, I would actually probably go after this only if it holds a dollar. You know, a dollar breakout, it could very well happen. Always want to surround yourself with whole numbers. So yeah, I'll be adding this to my multi-year. CVRS, HPR. Okay, so CBRS, 215. HPR, PGNX. So shares were traded in this region, PGNX, fairly recently, but it has broken out of its channel. So add that to my multi-week. ARQL, LAC. So yeah, I mean, if this comes down to 477, I'll definitely be 470, 480-ish. Definitely be interested in attacking it. LAC, RM, so okay, RM. So with ARQL, I'll be adding that to my watch list. Probably multi-week. RMBL, PETX. No. No. ZSAN. Okay, yeah. Pull back to the 470s, may attack. For sure. May attack this if it pulls back to the 470s. But yeah. I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for Z-SAN. So my scanner's down. I'm gonna go ahead and log back in. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out on that. MRNSLLEX. No. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from LLEX. CVEO JMEI. No. Yeah, definitely not. In a downtrend. Yeah. No. Yeah, definitely not at resistance for a longer consolidation period. Not an interesting chart. KOPN, FTech. No for KOPN. FTech. FTech's been pretty hot this week. But it is a breakout. But I don't really want to chase. So look at the 5-day chart. Yeah, I mean, it isn't an uptrend on the 5-day chart. 10-day chart uptrend. But I'm just gonna stay away from it. EGLE, ORMP. Yeah, I might be interested if it breaks 530. Other than that, not too exciting of a. I mean, and also if it comes down to the 430s, I'd definitely be interested. But this is that'd be a longer term trade, you know. GLE, ORMP, ORMP. ORMP I'm interested in. Multi-month breakout. But yeah, I'm for sure interested in ORMP, especially if it pulls back to 375 or 360-ish. So I'll have that on my watch list as well for multi-month. PES. Okay. PES, AGE, AYTU. PES. Yeah, it's just kind of a boring chart though, but is that or above 220? Or below 179? May attack. Definitely keep an eye out on it. AGE. Okay, yeah, this could be a breakout if it gets up to the 550s. AGE. AYTU, JP. AYTU could pull back to 170s, 180s. Yeah, and maybe attack there. But yeah, that's the only place I would feel comfortable attacking that. I will leave it unmarked because it interests me. JP, LPG. HCN, GBR. So HCN and GBR, no. BAS, FBIO. No. ASYS, TNAV. No. TNAV, PIXY. No. CGIP, LEDs. Kind of getting into the 300,000 range for average daily volume, so might want to cut it back now. All of these plays are probably not really worth it, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip out on these. But I have left some setups unmarked, so I'll be, sort of refining my watch list more after this session, but there's some setups I'm watching for sure just from this watch list that might expect to gap up and be in play tomorrow too. So just kind of analyze those tomorrow. And then go back through some other scans. I'm gonna grab my phone. Here it is, actually. So pull up some past scans here. AVO, NVAX, ADMA. Okay, so NXTD, AVO, honestly, I think I have enough to, that's manageable for this week. I've already looked through these past scans. I don't think I'm going to spend any more time looking at some other scans, but I will go back through my watch list, because currently I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 setups. So I need to chop that down a little bit. But CVM, I'll definitely be looking to potentially play if it comes down. So until it comes down to this range, though, I'm gonna go ahead and set some more alerts. I'm probably just gonna remove it from my watch list though. EDAP, RMP. So this could definitely bounce off the 480 resistance. Has shown some consolidation from a longer duration, but overall, if you look at the yearly chart, this is definitely an interesting setup. I wouldn't attack it unless it pulls back though. So KG still playable. Higher lows being set, sending uptrend. Wouldn't attack unless it pulls back to 411. KG. I'm going to go ahead and remove unless it pulls back. CHK could pull back to 420-ish. Or I'm sorry, Riot could pull back to 420. So may look to attack there. Riot. Yeah, unless it pulls back though. So like 427-ish. I'm not going to be looking at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off my watch list. Even though I could play this, it's just gonna depend on the alerts being set. I'm just setting some alerts to kind of figure out what I could take advantage of earlier versus what I need to be more patient with, and you know, go after on a conditional basis if you know, it has a certain open, it gets to a certain price. That's kind of why I'm setting the alerts. SPN could pull back to 465, but other than that, FET, yeah, I mean, we'll definitely be eyeing this. 550 pull back, maybe pull back to 550 resistance. Shows bounce, maybe attack. Maybe if it goes down to 510 too. Regardless, I'll have it on, I'll be checking it out tomorrow. See how this holds. FET, PGNX. Oh yeah. This is a resistance break here at 495. Yeah, and has a solid channel between 390 and 480, 485 that's built. So yeah, I could break out past 495-ish, but we'll see. Definitely gonna be something I keep an eye out on. I'm not sure why I marked that. I shouldn't have marked that. So PGNX, ARQL. So ARQL, ZSAN, pull back to 470s, may attack. Other than that, I'm not interested in attacking it. So I'll go ahead and remove that from my watch list. Okay, so ZSAN is removed. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 setups I'm watching. And some of these have carried over throughout multiple days, multiple weeks, like SPN, ARQL. So CHK is one too that's carried over. We'll see how well they hold up. Looking to play some trends too on some other stocks, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of sort of gray charts where you don't really know if their ascending uptrends are going to continue, and some consolidating between regions, just playing symmetrical triangles, but on longer term 10-day basis. As far as cleaner breakouts, I mean, EDAP is something like, you know, I really like, because it has it could come back a little bit, bounce at the breakout level. If you check it out on the 3-year chart, or maximum, so yeah, it could pull back to 480 and then continue its breakout, which is a key sort of resistance level, and that 480 from mid 480s on the all-time chart. But PGNX, I believe, is okay. PGNX, not too bad. CHK, SPN. Which one was the all-time? Okay, this is weird. Let me go back to my alerts so I make sure I got the all-time breakout. Is it Eagle? EG or EGLE? No. CPRX, I think. Yeah, this was it. CPRX is another one. Can't believe I forgot this. Oh, it's because I don't have my or yeah, sorry, should add it to my multi-year breakout. Okay, so I'm gonna go back through some catalysts for these setups. But yeah, I'm gonna see their filing, some of their filings, some news that's hit. Maybe check out Yahoo Finance a little bit. So CPRX. Nothing recent. But some good momentum. Has some analyst price targets at $10. Looks like change of management within the past couple of weeks. Their CFO left. May dig through the filings. It looks like a biotech. Let's go ahead and check Yahoo Finance. Yahoo. Sharp increase in total current assets. Okay, so it's been growing a lot. Strong momentum over the past month. Definitely a momentum stock. Potential catalyst. I mean, this article could keep the stock going, and it could break out, because now it's on a lot of people's scans. A lot of people are checking it out. So CPRX is definitely going to be something paying attention to. ORMP. Pretty low float, 12 million. So yeah, CPRX is something we'll be looking at. ORMP has a pretty small balance sheet, not a whole lot working with there. But CHK, I think FET, yeah. Earnings, the third. I was announcing the timing. So we are gonna go ahead and check the NASDAQ, We're gonna check FDA catalyst and the NASDAQ earnings calendar, and Fidelity too, for a little bit of more analysis. But FET is alright. Check the earnings on that. even then, expectations for earnings can create reactions. So yeah, PGNX I've already kind of looked at. ARQO. Okay. Looks like PGNX had a... So they're going to be presenting at a healthcare conference, PGNX. Needham Healthcare Conference. So I'm going to go ahead and just write some of this stuff down on my whiteboard. Needham Healthcare Conference, and then check the NASDAQ for FET. Yeah, CPRX is a quality setup, so we'll be watching that. And in addition to this, PGNX, 13D filing, 6% stake in Multiva Management. Okay. So we have some institutional ownership going on. Yeah, I like this. PGNX, ARQL. So let's go ahead and that'll be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 setups, with CPRX being the favorite. EDAP waiting for the pullback. But yeah, PGNX maybe. Especially I like the hype for this healthcare conference, so we're gonna look up when that is and what that means. But yeah, that'll be it for looking at those charts. Now let's go ahead and go on to okay, so I'm not going to use Bloomberg. I'm going to use not Bloomberg, but Fidelity sector overview, and I'm going to go ahead and add that. So looking at chart performance for sectors. (19.06%) for, looks like real estate is doing well. Three years, not too focused on. Information technology, real estate still doing well. Industrials are doing well on the yearly. Information technology seems to be outpacing in industrial. 3 month. Information technology still 5. Real estate pretty well to 2%. And then over the 5 days we have materials at 4.26, information technology at 2.39. Yeah, I mean, information technology is for sure at one. Not materials, but yeah, information tech. Let's go ahead and head over to industries. See which ones have been some of the hottest. We'll see which ones I'm interested in first. As for industries, auto components, technology, real estate, auto components, yeah. Be looking at those. I'll be looking at trading companies and distributors, semiconductors, and yeah, this is over 3 years though. We're looking at retail, real estate, so retail, Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and check out some real estate stocks. No. Top real estate stocks. Yo, on Google. So, real estate, technology, auto components, retail. Street. Okay, no. XAN was one I'm gonna check out. Yeah, so XAN, I'll go back through actually. CPRX, then SYNH, no. This is nothing. Looks like eGain and APPS. So eGain, APPS. eGain, APPS, and is it XAN or XIN? Oh yeah, this was a chart. Yeah, XIN for sure. Japanese real estate company. eGain, APPS. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. 9 o'clock here. We still can do some more research. Top retail stocks. Okay, so top retail stocks. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm probably not interested in a majority of these. They're larger cap, but I'll check out NASDAQ, Target, Best Buy, Costco. Yeah, these are like larger stocks, larger cap stocks. So Costco. Renewable energy stocks. Energy stocks certainly interest me. TERP. Yeah, I'll go ahead and check the NASDAQ.com. Okay. 300 million market cap. Lower cap stocks. Maybe on the A9th. We have SLP. So I'm going to check out 4 more stocks here. eGain, APPS, XIN, and SLP, based off some big time gainers over within their respective sectors and industries that have been growing the most, like retail and information technology, real estate. So XIN, $5 range, 180-day yearly chart. Could definitely be a breakout in $5 range. Definitely interested in this. If it pulls back to 475, 470s, breaks 512-ish. So XIN, APPS could pull back to 312. APPS, checking that out. Yeah, I mean, I've already been looking at this. Have my alerts set for it. To the renewable energy company, SLP, but I mean, I'm not going to look at it until it pulls back into threes, but has some momentum. SLP, no, way too choppy. So yeah, I mean, APPS, XIN, and then E-gain was the last one. Yeah, E-gain's a little too spendy. So yeah, and it's just fading off. Not really interested. And then we're gonna look at the Needham Healthcare Conference. April 10th. Okay. So 18th annual Okay, it's just weird because healthcare conference. They don't have the 18th annual published on here. But there's a handful of companies that are going to be attending it. And I'll just bear it in mind. I guess I'm not really going to go through every single stock. DGAP, ATHX. Because those are the most recent that have been announced within April. So ATHX and DGAP. Keep logging in and out here. ATHX. Yeah, super choppy. DGAP. What was the other one? ATHX. No. Yeah, so that'll be it for that. Head over to FDA Catalyst. There's actually some I'd already written down. Okay. FDA approval. So phase 2, phase 3. Okay, we're getting into the more expensive stocks, but there was one that caught my eye. I'm gonna go back to it. Thought there was one reporting in April. Phase 2 VRTX. April 28th, phase 1/2. April 30th, MBRV. We'll definitely be checking out MBRV. April 30th. April 13th. SCYX, TCON, CNAT. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and write down some of these ones too. PTN, CNAT, BTX, SCYX, it's April 16th. So SCYX, MBRV, AKTX, yeah, that'll be it. So MBRV, prior, okay, UTIs, that's big. Awaiting FDA approval on the 30th, so that would be one to look out for. SCYX, phase 3, Candida or Aris. I can't pronounce that correctly, but from what I can understand, the disease isn't going to be as significant as, urinary tract infections. So female sexual dysfunction, FDA approval date for PTN. So we'll be watching that. PTN, and then yeah, so definitely going to be checking out MBRV. That's a big one. MBRV, protein key, resistance, not a huge fan of it, but it could, let's see here. You could say, oh, at this support, 245-ish. If it pulls back, yeah, MBRV. And then BTX. Yeah, I mean, these are definitely playable. Let me create a new watch list. So FDA catalyst. Gonna go ahead and add BTX to that. But yeah, I don't really see, I mean, I do see a bullish flag here. But and I see some consolidation sideways, so that'll be interesting to see how it reacts. It's not really, it's too choppy to call it a pennant or a wedge. Not a very clear indication. So BTX, I don't know, I'm probably gonna pass on this one. Or I mean, I guess I'll add it to my watch list, but I don't really think the setup is too bullish. CNAT. Yeah, I'll avoid it. So CNAT, PTN was another one. PTN's super choppy, so no. And then MBRV, of course. I'll be watching this. Yeah, I mean, with this, I would wait for it to come down to 240s, but I will add it to FDA catalyst. So FDA catalyst, and I'm not, the reason why I'm kind of putting it in the bottom left corner is because I don't really want to focus on those stocks unless my alerts go off. I'm not gonna, you know, technical analysis, price action is the most important thing, so I will adjust accordingly. But CPRX, just to overview, is the best setup in my opinion. We'll see. We have some FDA, biotech stock, a lot of biotech stocks in play, and then SPN is a solid setup as well. So that was it for the research today. We're looking at around 8 setups. We have our alert set prepared, ready to rebound this week. Go with the best plays. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Hope you guys have a good night, and we'll be back at it tomorrow morning. All right, see ya.